Hello everyone, welcome back to Genshin Impact. Thank you for joining me today. So there's going to be something interesting, or possibly something interesting happening today. I've been asked something. Tobias has said, go into the menu. This one here, not this one here. Go into this menu, scroll down to Terrestrial Sea, Origin of All Waters, and press Go. I don't know what this does, but he's asked me to do it, so I'm going to do it. Okay, what does this do? Navigate. It's highlighted a statue in Fontaine. If we navigate to it, let me just have a look. Let me see, how far away is this? So how do I get there? I don't know. How does that help, Tobias? What do you want me to do? You want me to go to this statue? I can't. Oh, hold on. That's what it's done. I can teleport there. Oh, well, that is interesting. Okay. Oh, hold on. Ah! That's what. Yeah, somebody else said that the map. A couple of people said the map is too zoomed out. Oh, that's what it was. The map is too zoomed out. If I zoom in a little bit, there is a teleport thing which I can go to. So that was the question I had. Was because there is an event that goes on up here somewhere, which is for to get the free Bennett, and there's a whole new Fontaine thing on that sort of stuff. And I was like, oh, should I do it? Should I not do it? Because I don't like doing things out of order. And obviously, as you can see, I haven't gone to Sumeru. I haven't, I'm not up to this point in the story yet. And I was unsure about whether I really wanted to do this or not. But I guess we could. We could go and explore Fontaine for a bit. Oh, let's do it. So I've been advised that it's not going to spoil story, but it will just spoil the area. So you won't arrive there for the first time due to the story. Which I obviously would prefer that to happen, but I think it's going to be very difficult for me to catch up to the story. So every time there's a new update, there's going to be new story quests and that sort of thing. And I've not done any of them because I've been so far behind. But I think in order to catch up with the story, it's going to take me quite a long time, and whether I'll ever manage to do it. Oh, okay. Are we just spoiling everything here? I don't know. Should I have done this? It's too late now. Wow. Well, we'll grab a viewpoint. Source Water Nation added to the archive. It's pretty amazing. Okay, so the question is, I still need. Okay, hold on. So the quest. Sorry, the wrong button. The quest that we were trying to do is this one. We navigate to that. That is way up there. So we've still got a bit of travel to get there. Okay, so but there's a statue, which I guess we want to try and get to. Maybe we should actually navigate to that first. Or is it already? Yeah, we're navigating to that. Okay, I guess we need to go this direction. Let's drop down a little bit. There's things around here. So, of course, I wonder, actually, is the enemies here going to be much higher? What was this? A 4-leaf sigil. The crest, which looks like a 4-petaled flower, will sometimes appear in Sumeru. When those who can manipulate the elements are facing one such crest, they can use it to travel swiftly. Sometimes you'll find cluster leaves of cultivation that can scatter these 4-leaf sigils around. Use your ability to make your adventures easier. Okay, so the interesting thing, a level 80 Billy Trails. What were you normally doing? That does seem higher, actually. Okay, let's just move on. I don't know if this is the right way to go. I don't know whether I should be doing this. Okay, looks like there's a wave rider thing down there. Oh, what are those things? We've got turtles of some kind. Ah, oh, that's cool. I'm not going to mess with them. Oh, wow. Okay, let's go over this with them. Yeah, we're so far away. I guess what I should do... We'll unlock this. We'll get the wave rider. And then we can ride it. I guess we want to go over this way. So was this Samira were we in? Oh, I have no idea. Right, let's speed up a little bit. Let's go. If I can just unlock the map, it's kind of what I want to do. So it looks like we can go here. I want to get up here. Oh my god. I don't know if this is a good idea. Okay, there are stairs. Let's take the stairs. What am I doing here? Okay, we are close to it actually. Yeah, I guess it's just directly up. Go up towards Fontaine. Well, I can turn back at any time. If I decide that this is not what I want to be doing, I can just go back. Because there are some quests in Zuma that I want to do. Yeah, a bit of a stretch while we're riding this. How far up does this go? Wow. This is the journey. Okay, well there's the statue. Okay, yeah, so we've come to the harbour, okay. So yeah, okay, so what we've got here, oh there's a thing we can travel, is this one of those tracks you can go along? If that's possible, that might speed things up. Let's have a look. Did light just start flooding from that statue of the Seven just now? That's so weird. Has anything like this ever happened before? Yeah, it's normal. It's normal for the statue of the Seven to glow. You didn't feel uncomfortable at all, huh? Water? The water is speaking to me. Wow, I feel like I'm using gills to breathe. Good for you. First try growing a pair of gills and show Paimon. Seems like you're feeling pretty good. Paimon can't believe Paimon was actually worried about you for a moment there. So after it lit up like that, the air does feel a lot more humid. Maybe it's because of all that hydro energy that was released. Yeah, Paimon heard that in Fontaine, if you use elemental energy properly, you can even swim underwater. Maybe you can find sunken treasure. Paimon will leave diving for treasure to you. Paimon will stand on the shore and wait for you. It'll be lonely going underwater alone. You could try doing something for once, Paimon. Wah! But being underwater is scary. What if Paimon accidentally gets swept in the current, it gets all turned around and dizzy, then she won't be able to fly away no matter what. Just like before Paimon met you back in Mondstadt. Then I'll fish you out again. Really? Then maybe Paimon can try going underwater with you. You better not back on your word. So yeah, we can swim. Amazing. A mysterious power that flows out from the statue to imbue you with the blessing of the transoceanic source water. Your progress will remain unhindered so long as you are moving through the lakes of Fontaine. Under the protection of the transoceanic source water, what you expend while moving underwater is not stamina but aquatic stamina. As such, when your aquatic stamina is expended, you will not drown. Alright. Okay, well, let's see. Let's have a look around. Oh, where's that? Okay, oh, maybe it's on the other side. There's a track on the other side, maybe? Yeah, this looks like something. Let's just investigate this. Oh, no. What does that say? Wait for the aquabus. There are aquabuses on the... Oh, what does it say? Too fast for me. Either in motion or have yet to sail. Okay, so let's see if we can get on. Well, here's one. Oh, I've got a hydroculus. Hello there, dear passenger. Is there anything I can do for you? So when does the aquabus head out? All right, it's time to go already, isn't it? Oh, wow, this is incredible. Oh, I feel like I shouldn't be doing this, but...
Welcome to the Clementine Line Aquabus. This boat tour will take you to the magnificent court of Fontaine, the most important city in our nation. I'm Ava, and I'll be your tour guide for this trip. Even though I'm not as reliable as Elfan from the Navia line, I'll still do my very best. And if you're dissatisfied with anything, feel free to let me know right away. Oh, wait a sec. It's, please contact a staff member with your feedback after reaching the station, and we will address your concerns as soon as possible. Back on topic. The destination of this trip will be the Court of Fontaine. If you'd like to learn more about the latest technological developments in Fontaine, the hottest new trends in cuisine, or upcoming sensational trials, please subscribe to the Steambird.
Okay. This is very relaxing, isn't it? Wow. I mean, yeah, unlocking these new areas is... It's amazing, it's fun. But yeah, so what I'm going to do is I will see what the event is to be able to... Hold on.
Serialized novels, including the thriller Great Detective Herlock, which recently reached its dramatic conclusion. Right at the very end, Herlock faces off against the real mastermind, revealed to be the assistant,
Don't
Miss
spoil it.
Jacoba, in a duel at the old site of Lilia Cruces Ordo. I couldn't stop my feelers from shaking.
Just,
Oh,
yeah.
did I spoil it for you?
You did.
Oops. Anyway, coming up ahead on your left-hand side is Miracy Village, the hometown of all Melusines, myself included. It's deep below the ground, just over there.
Yeah, anyway, what I was saying is I will try and do this event for Bennett, and as soon as that is done, we'll just go back to
We will
normal
now pass through
place.
Bustle Tunnel. Now that I think about it, very few people tend to take this line. Maybe it's because humans don't really like deserts? After all, the most popular route in and out of Fontaine is through Liyue's Tenue Vale. I've heard that in places with lots of sand, even Clockwork Mecca will start to malfunction. I mean, no rational person would try to cross a vast, hot, and dry desert to get to Fontaine, right? I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to imply that you were irrational.
Yeah, so I guess if we came here properly, that's how we would have gotten here. Yeah. So yeah, once this quest is done, if I think it's something that I want to do, we'll go back to Inazuma and carry on with our normal quests, continue the story, and then hopefully, not too distant future, we'll arrive here when we're supposed to.
Just let me know if you ever find yourself in a pinch. I can help you out.
Looking ahead on your right-hand side, you'll see Aeneas, where the Opera Epiclese is located. Do you see that really tall structure? I once asked Elfan, what's that big old thing? She said, no clue. What's the use of learning the meaning of things? But anyway, Elfan is a super amazing and super friendly Melusine. If you have a chance, you really should take the Navia line and listen to her tour. Behind me is the destination of our tour, the magnificent Court of Fontaine. Please take all of your personal belongings with you when you disembark.
Okay, well, we are getting closer, I think. Oh, there's so much to explore around here. Because, I mean, I guess I could have jumped off this boat, like, at any time. Court of Fontaine. So I think this is where we're supposed to go.
While aboard the Aquabus, please keep your head, hands, and other body parts, as well as your canes, swords, cameras, and other personal items inside the boat at all times. The Aquabus operator bears no responsibility whatsoever for any injury or loss incurred as a result of disobeying the rules.
It's a bit late for that now, isn't it?
Late for the disclaimer. Anyway, I'm happy you've had an incident-free journey today, and it was my pleasure to serve as your tour guide for this trip. Thank you!
That was awesome. Welcome to Fontaine! So, okay, I guess what we need to kind of head over... I mean, who knows how we're going to get anywhere around here. I guess we want to go... Let me think, how far... Well, there's another statue around, so if I can at least find that one, that's probably a good starting point. Let me see if I can get that up on the old map. This direction. So... Another shiny thing, let's just investigate. Is that it? Just the one thing? Okay. So we want to go over this way. Oh, this up there. Okay, does this thing... Where does this go? Okay, let's go up. Yep. Yeah, this is going to be a multiple kind of video effort to be able to get this done, I think. Oh, yeah, they've got all the, like, more dogs. There's like, oh, crazy things around here. This, unlock this. There we go, Court of Fontaine. Oh, this is amazing. So we can go back here anytime we like. That's another thing we can take there. Another one to go over this way. So we just came all the way from that direction. Ah, oh, brilliant. Okay, so we need to go over here. Okay. So we've already got two. We might as well just chuck them in. Right. So now we want to go some way over this way. Just going to try and ignore everything and everyone at the moment. We need to go back down, I assume. Let's go down to the main line. I can see the distance marker is counting down, so I think this is the right way to go. Let's get on the right level. Okay, so we want to kind of head this direction. We can somehow get out of here, because we want to go over that way. These doors? Can we get out? We can. Here we go. Oh, look at that. Ah, yeah, we're almost there. Oh my god, here we go, we're going to get started. Here we are. Oh, not voiced? Okay, this is so annoying. Yes, very annoying. Doesn't this just mean that Lady Fiorina will sit at the judge's table? Exactly. Sit at the judge's table. What does that mean? Oh my, we have guests. Judging from your clothes, you must be outlanders, yes? In that case, it's quite expected that you might not understand our local lingo. Allow me to put it this way. Who should sit at the judge's table? The justices, of course. And who is our Chief Justice? Monsieur Neuvillet, naturally. Oh my, well then, why is our dear Hydro Archon sitting in Monsieur Neuvillet's chair? Come now, tell me, what would the poor people being judged think of that? If it were me, why, I would feel cheated. Our Hydro Archon knows nothing about being a judge. Well, it does seem like they wouldn't be getting what was advertised. Exactly, trials will be not as advertised, precisely as you say. So it does mean what Paimon thought it did. Wait a second, are you sure it's okay for you to make fun of your god like that? Oh, of course, our Archon loves such jokes. Why, if these words reached her ears, she would tie me to a stone and have me hurled into a deep lake, watching enthusiastically from the sidelines the entire time. But dear Gus, do not grieve yet, for our good Archon is ever so flighty with his words. Arbon, sorry, that even a millstone could not sink him. And our Archon would say, it's a miracle, such a romantic ending, while applauding most loudly. In fact, she might even shed a tear or two. And she might even bestow upon me a model of romantic Fontaine medal. Yes, most romantic. Is that what Fontaines consider romantic? Paimon's not sure what to say here. In any case, let's get to business. Might I ask why you have come to our humble store? Speaking of which, Arbon, don't you think our two guests look like the famous adventurers the boss told us about previously? Quite so. One with hair like burnished gold, and the other like shining silver. All right, might the two of you be Miss Gregg and Miss Paimon? You know us. The boss was asking around at the Adventurers Guild about adventurers active in Fontaine, and ended up being told about the two of you. Word is that you're a pretty formidable team. Well, Miss Gregg, looks like we're getting more famous by the day. Thanks to me, eh? Come on, you could show a bit more humility. Well then, what was your boss like from us? Well, unfortunately he's not in the store right now, so allow us to tell you in his stead. Just a few words, not to worry. To be brief, our boss would like your help collecting data for his Champion Duelist plan. Champion Duelist plan. It's a plan to use Champion Duelists as the main characters, the development centerpiece, and the focus for advertising for a new line of clockwork toys. Right, that's our business, by the way, clockwork toys. Also, have the two of you heard of Champion Duelists? Not at all, could you explain? They are a special institution in Fontaine. If you commit any crime, as you face your trial, you may apply for a duel against a Champion Duelist. Should you prove victorious, you can clear your name and defend your honour, and thus remove the need for a trial. However, defeating a Champion Duelist is no mean feat. Harder than selling toys, certainly. Our boss believes this to be an excellent cultural institution of Fontaine. As such, toys of this kind may yet sell very well indeed. And if they do get popular outside the country, we can also win honour from our nation. Two birds with one stone, I say. I can see the Lady Fiorina herself pinning medals to our chests. Okay, so that's the situation there. But if you're making toy Champion Duelists, what do you need us adventurers for? Well, you can't develop anything without data, and the strength of the Champion Duelist is honed in all manner of perilous places. Getting data on them isn't easy. But when we heard that the more impressive adventurers do similar things, we thought, why not get adventurers to help us instead? Paimon kind of gets it now. You can use adventurers to get the data you need for your line of toy Champion Duelists. Is that it? That's false advertising. It's no different from Lady Fiorina sitting at the judge's table. Well, now it's not quite that serious. It's more like replacing the Romerotime flower with a mallow tree. I have no idea what these people are talking about at all. Or, a wooden pillar with a stone one. Doesn't all this mean more or less the same thing? That's what you two were talking about from the start. We heard it all. That. We were talking about Ubate it's French names, I have no idea how to pronounce this. The watchmaker next door. They're way worse than we are, trust me. They call themselves a watchmaker, but they make toys on the sly. Now that's just completely absurd, isn't it? Indeed, terribly so. A watchmaker that sells toys? Exactly. And is that not reprehensible? Come, tell me, what do you like most in this world? What Paimon likes most? Well, it's her best buddy Greg, of course. In that case, if there was a Greg puppet store somewhere that you travel, that would be a weird thing to see. You travel in from afar to see, only to find that it did not sell Greg puppets at all, but instead stocked nothing but a ton of Arbonne puppets. Would you not be angered at this betrayal of your expectations? Would you not cry and scream? Would you not send the boss of that store flying with a single punch for denying you the purpose of your purchase of your dear companion? Why, I'd be furious. I'd punch the store owner straight into a cell in the fortress of Merpade. Seriously, who'd buy Arbonne puppets anyway? Well, now that you say so, it'd be kind of annoying. What do we do, Greg? It would be terrible if puppets of you were to go out of stock. There's something you abridge here, you know. Huh? Well, you almost got Paimon there too. Oh, come now, we're just making analogies. And you know what they say, there's no such thing as a perfect analogy. And well, the things described do happen. After all, you will not find barrel conches in conch madeleines, will you? Precisely, and such things will only increase in frequency until the day comes when watchmakers stop making watches altogether. But we shall not forgive them, oh no, unless they change the name to the Leparate Toy Makers. And there you both go again. You two really love spouting nonsense, don't you? Me too. The more you talk, the further off topic we get. So let's just have it now. What do you need us to do? Well, actually, we do have one request to make before that. Could you go to Leparate Hologri, oh my god, next door and do a little investigation there. Watchmaking is their main trade, but their latest toys have become so popular that they're stealing our customers. We heard that the store owner gained inspiration for those toys in Mondstadt, and we're curious about what they might be. For all you know, it might be some alchemy-powered toy that gives off a scent 4 times as sweet as the sunset is, which they use to ensnare people. Well, I've heard that there's an alchemist in Mondstadt who can do that anyway. A quadruple sweetness sunsetia? Wouldn't that be... As such, could you please help us check it out, dear guests? Our boss is quite concerned about this matter. And why won't you go yourselves? Oh, come on now, dear guest. We have reputations to maintain as business people. We can't just walk over there willy-nilly. Exactly. It's for the sake of our reputation, and is one's reputation not one's all? For my part, I must go tell our boss of your arrival, so please lend us your aid in this matter. To be honest, Greg, I was pretty curious. What would toys that take inspiration from Mondstadt look like? Would they really have something to do with alchemy? Let's go have a look, shall we? Ah, thank you so much. In that case, we shall wait for news for you here. Okay, well, I guess we can do that. Oh, look at this. Oh. Okay. Well, let's see what she said there.
But none of them believed me.
Hello, dear customers. I'm Karon, the owner of this shop. What can I do for you? Hey there, boss. We've heard that you come up with an awesome toy, so we'd like to know more about it. Of course you can. Still, my elder brother sent you here to seek out information, didn't he? Your brother? Wait, actually, how did you know what we were here for? Oh, I just saw you walking out from the clockwork workshop, that's all. My brother owns that shop and I know him and what he'd do. This is right up his alley. Exposed before we could even get started. We should have prepped more before coming over. How are we supposed to know your brothers? Now, this isn't just a matter of corporate competition, is it? It's brother against brother. Paimon, mind your language, please. Sorry, boss. Paimon's brain gears got stuck there for a minute. Don't worry. Even the best made toys have components that will get stuck at some point. It's the same with people. You need to take good care of them. Besides, I don't think you're wrong about how my brother sees our relationship. Regardless, I won't take up more of your time than needed. Let me talk about these toys instead. Are you sure this is okay? We're supposed to be secretly gathering intel. Such interesting things you say, dear customers. Our store's real bread and butter is clocks, which we make using techniques handed down from generation to generation. Toys are just my personal hobby. They bring happiness to people, so if I let more people know about them, is that not the same as spreading happiness? Wow, that's such a nice way of thinking about things. My brother would probably say that this line of thinking is too unadventurous, but that aside, why don't you have a look at the toy? I hope you like it. I heard that you got your inspiration from Mondstadt. Indeed, I've liked the place since I was little, and when I went there recently, it was indeed a rewarding experience for me. I incorporated the story of an adventure I met there into this toy. But don't set your expectations too high, right? In the end, it's just a simple clockwork device. An adventure? So it's not a product of alchemy then? An alchemical toy? That sounds interesting, but this adventure made quite the impression. If there's time, I'll tell you his story. Would you like to try the toy out now? There's nothing quite like experiencing it for yourself. We'd love to, but they're still waiting for a reply on the other end. We should get there first, Greg, and then come right back. Paimon really wants to try this adventure toy right away. Alright then, remember you're always welcome here. Okay, now I need to go back. I can see that we're going to go back and forth quite a lot here. Boss, our two guests have returned. The two of you are quick indeed. As expected, the people recommended by the Adventurers Guild. I'm Lira, the owner of the shop. Welcome. Hey there, boss. So you and Caron are brothers. We didn't know about that, and he saw through us right away. Seriously, Albert? You didn't tell them something this important? Seriously, Albon? Didn't we agree that you tell them? If you're going to cut anyone's salary, boss, cut his. Hey, are you two brothers too? What? Don't call this guy my brother. So what you mean to say is that this mission's a bust? You didn't find anything? Well, no. Caron is a really nice guy, and he didn't mind even though he knew about us. He even told us that we could try the toy out any time. That guy. So is that toy alchemically powered? No, it's an adventurer toy. Those things are so corny. Didn't he say that he incorporated some adventurous story into it or something? That's right. How did you know? Did you already investigate the matter or something? I just know him all too well. He always puts something sentimental into his toys without caring about the market situation. If you ask me, adventure stories are long out of fashion. But the shop is very popular, isn't it? That's just ordinary market fluctuations. Once our champion duelist lineup takes the stage, we'll have him beat. Easy. But those aren't real champion duelists. They're the result of us out-of-fashion adventurers play acting. What do the two of you know? This is what we call packaging. It's standard practice on the market, and no one cares how exactly you do it. We're just going to get the data and put it into some popular toy prototypes and claim that it's a story about the growth of a champion duelist, and that'll do the trick just fine. Really? That's it? Feels like there'll definitely be problems this way. It's fine if the story has issues, it's all about the gimmick. What would you think if I told you that Arbon and Albert are in fact ultra-realistic, ultra-high-quality puppets based on the theme of Double Act? What? They're puppets? Can puppets look so real? Of course they can. That's the power of a double act. Tricks can seem very real indeed. See that? That's the power of packaging. Even the gimmick can, when presented the right way, generate interest. So it's just a trick, you cheater. You couldn't be more different from your brother. Well, that's his problem, but not staying in his clockwork lane. If he wants to stick his nose into the toy-making business, it's my duty as his older brother to show him what's what. None more conniving than the merchant, I see. Thanks for the compliments. In that case, eyes up, you two. The data collection will be run by Arbon and Albert. Yeah, well, we're just going to turn a blind eye to your brotherly conflict. Just don't skimp on our payments. Okay. Right, what is all this then? Oh my god, okay, dance resolution, what's that? Tabletop adventurer, Armand of Lepoet Hologry is in charge of taking care of our toys. Go see how you can try those gizmos out. Okay, let's see what else there is there. Torrential turbulent charge. R1 is responsible for data collection. Go see what we need to do. Okay, we need to complete the world quest Aqua's Tide Marks to begin that one, so we can't do that yet. FSC testing simulation arena. Okay, Elvio is responsible for the collection. Okay, so we need to see him on that one as well. And then we have the Toy War situation map. Okay, receive a special commission from the Shots Clockwork Workshop. This is a toy shop in the court of Fontaine. Have they encountered some manner of trouble? Done that one, and then unlocks after 5 hours, unlocks after 2 days. Oh, okay. Fine. Right, okay. Let's make a start then. We'll make a start. Dance Revolution. Let's try this one. Go to quest. So let's navigate to that one. So we're going to go over this way. Make a start. We probably won't get too far in this one, because I think we're going to probably take a break here in a moment. But I do want to try and make some progress. Okay, oops. Oh, pick up. Oh, let's grab that. Right. Give me the deets. Hello, you two. My name is Armand. You seem kind of nervous. Sorry, I get like this when there are too many people around. No worries, no worries. You don't have to rush. We're just here to try out the toy. Oh, sure. I've prepared a handbook for you. Oh, that's so nice of you, Armand. We'll read it carefully for sure. Yeah, it's alright if you don't read it. It's very simple and fun. Do you want to try? Thanks, I'll give it a go. I hope you do. Enjoy yourselves. Okay, during the challenge, control the toy adventurer, follow the music beats, and attack at the right moment to hit the toys lining both sides of the track. A little mini game. Okay, before the challenge starts, adjust your attack delay to optimize your toy's reaction precision. With suitable attack delay parameters, you'll be able to hit toys to the rhythm more easily and score higher in the challenge. Okay. On certain devices, you can enter the settings interface to adjust the attack button position before starting this challenge. Okay. Let's begin. Okay. Precise rhythm. Calibrate toy. Toy calibration is about to begin. So adjust the hit delay value. Okay, so what am I doing here? Oops. Okay, so I can change the delay. So as if I'm consistently missing, I can change the delay. Oh no, that seems fine. Right, let's give it a go then. Let's begin. Let's start. Oops. The game has officially begun. Okay. I must say, it doesn't seem to line up terribly with the music, but I'm concentrating. Okay, I think I did pretty well there. New record. Success. Yeah, 100%. Didn't miss anything. Is that it? Should we try the other ones? Let's try again. Can we do one of the other things? It's locked. Can we... Oh, okay. Unlocks in 5 hours. Fair enough. So I can only do a little bit. Well, I think we've kind of done that then. And I wonder if we were going to sort of win anything for that, but okay. We'll wait for the other ones to go. Right, okay. Yeah, well, that is a good point to leave it there. Sorry to feel a little bit out of sorts because this is all very strange and new. And I could say I like to do things in order. And this is like way out of order, so I'm kind of feeling a little bit like I shouldn't be doing this, but it's fine, we'll do it. We'll see what we can do on the events. So yeah, we'll take a break here. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed that one. Let me know what you think down in the comment section. Have you been doing this challenge? Have you kind of skipped ahead like I have, or are you kind of an older... Stop talking. Oh my...
What it really comes...
Okay, change. Yeah, so you know, are you an older player who has been playing this for a lot longer and you're up to date anyway? So yeah, let me know what your situation is. I'm always very interested to read the comments. But yeah, until then, I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.